Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Understanding Spirit. If I look flustered, it's because I struggled to get on. Technology and I are not best friends. We don't even want to know each other, apparently. So it's a little bit flustered getting on, but I'm just going to compose myself now. As usual, I'll go quickly because I want to get to everything and get to my caller quickly. So I have done a 3-card pull for the collective. If you want to participate in it, just have a little quick second to think whether you feel drawn to 1, 2, or 3. Remember, if it resonates with you, fine. If it doesn't, it might come to you, might be relevant to you down the track, weeks, months, years to come. It's all good. It'll find you and you'll remember it when you need it. Okay. Okay. If you were drawn to the first card, it is the Lover's card, and it's got here written there are 2 paths ahead, and to be true to yourself, and when I pulled this card, I could hear, like, should I stay or should I go? So if any of you are battling with that kind of decision, it is crucial that you make that right decision at the moment. It is the right time to make it as well. I'm being told. Also, what I am also being told, I drew this card as well, which was, like fake smiles. And I feel like there are you out there who are maybe like not like pretending to be happy, when you're not really happy. Okay. And I'm getting told always, like, go out, look your best, make yourself feel good, don't close yourself off, and just sort of try to think of what is best for you. Okay, there's also some balance around this. So if you're prioritizing work rather than a relationship, or vice versa, try to get some balance between the two, because there needs to be some reinvention or some releasing here around this. If anybody has picked a card too, the first card is the Lion's card. When I drew this card, the first thing that I heard was, protecting, like, especially like children. So if anybody's going through that right now, you may also have an animal guide, which is a lion. This card is also about like victory and really stepping into your power and not taking anybody's nonsense anymore. It's time to sort of like really have a look at that, and protecting everything and just blocking any negativity that is around you and people like that around you. It does say on the card, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. So, it's I'm also getting like proving your worth at work, like finding who are the nay haters and who are the people that are kind of working against you, whether it's work, family, right? And just sort of having those conversations, all right? And it's really just about, escaping the crazy people, that are a negative influence, in your life, all right? And it's also time to do that. If you pick 3, it's the Phoenix card. All right, I love this card. It says here, be prepared to be rewarded after a period of crisis. Well, your crisis could be anything. It could be work related, it could be a relationship, family, health. It can also be somebody that you love might have passed on, and you're finding it very difficult. It's also relates spiritually. It is time to elevate as well. Each bad thing in our lives helps us to elevate and get higher. So it's like less soul lessons, okay? I'm also seeing like a lot of spirit around ancestors, loved ones that are assisting you at this moment. And it's like when you've been through a crisis and everything's kind of collapsed and everything around you, and you feel really defeated or burnt out, you can only really go up from there, right? And I also got this card, which is unfazed, and it's like when you've been through everything that you've been through, it's like not much phases you anymore. It's you're at a point where it's like, okay, well, universe, give me your best shot, kind of thing. Okay, so just know that you're stronger than you think you are. Okay. Now I've got my caller who has the same name as me. Hi, Mary.
Hi,
How are you?
how are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How can I help you today?
Well, I guess I don't have anything um, really specific to ask, but unless there's just something that stands out
Okay.
about my life or what's surrounding me,
Okay. All right.
that would be good
Let
to
me.
know.
Okay. Let me see what comes up for you. I was just talking about, like spiritual growth and that, and I feel like um, there's a part of you, there's an end to the old and there's a moving forward, whether it's specifically spiritual or whether it's just changing the way you think. But I'm just seeing that you're at a place in your life where you just want people to be honest with you, and they're the relationships that you value. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Okay. I'm also seeing that. Are you in a relationship right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Um, because I'm getting about a relationship. So this could be your previous relationship, where I just feel like there was some untruths there, some lies, there was some deception, and where there was just a heartbreak. And I'm just getting like consequences around that, and some justice around that, and you just kind of like learning from all of that. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I'm also being told that you're quite resilient. You're a lot more resilient than you think that you are. And you've just got to look at things from a different perspective. And like what hasn't worked for you in the past is now time to look at it a little bit different. I'm also being told you need to get some like more balance in your life, and I feel like the balance is also with the way that you think as well, where you've thought that maybe you felt trapped or defeated or victimized, sort of like in the past. You don't need to hold yourself to that, because that's just your mind taking over. It's like now to sort of really accept that you can really do whatever you want to do, and it's time for you to tune in to those that gut feeling and that spiritual ability that is starting, that intuition that is starting to sort of grow, and look at your life with more youthful sort of eyes, and that, okay, in terms of your life, because
Okay.
I'm seeing getting what you want, like new beginnings. I'm seeing a lot of movement, just finding the balance in your life constantly. And I'm seeing movement where you have been stagnant. You're not going to be so stagnant anymore, where you've held yourself back or you felt like you were being held back. The future, is movement for you. And I'm also hearing that children's song, you know, the wheels on the bus go round and round. And I feel like that is like, while it's karma for anyone that's hurt you in the past, I'm also seeing it as good luck for you. You know, like putting the bad things behind and you sitting on top of the karmic wheel, okay, where you have more control. Now I'm also seeing that somebody, you know, it's a time for you to focus with what you want, and maybe there's somebody around you that is quite a visionary or knows how to get what they want, that can help you with all of this. So certainly look at, just do a bit of soul searching for yourself. Don't get caught up in innuendos and gossip and stuff like that with other people, or worry what they're saying. If you want to study or you're studying, it's a good time. It will not be wasted on you. Whatever you do, you'll move forward with it successfully. All right, all new beginnings for you, moving ahead really well.
Great.
Does that make sense for you, Mary?
Yes, it does.